a whole track behind. Okay. The point.
Official timeout?
Yes.
You're going to say official timeout first?
First an official timeout, but I believe they have managed to fix the points from the last jam. That's why you see. The points on the board for.
The 2 points, yes.
Was it 2 or was it 3?
It was 2 from. We had 101 and now we went to 103. Sure of it.
Right. However, no.
You have to add them now because it's really all okay. We need to trust that they're doing what they're doing. We have an official review
being called by
Zurich.
Wait for it.
Wait for it. It's on the board. It's only given on one side. Yeah, that is the red mark. But you know what? Do not fret, my friend. I will get the information from someone who tell us what's going on that side.
Well, we see the
tight game for the rest.
We see the Barcelona coach talking. So I am going to suppose.
We can do that, but we will get the information. Yeah, he's telling his story. I think you're right. Barcelona is pleading their case.
Yes, Barcelona is in there pleading a case while the Zurich City Roller Girls coach is silent. So I believe that the official review is for Barcelona.
I'm really getting into this game since it's close. I just hope this doesn't last too long. The discussion, of course.
Yes. Okay, according to my information, the scoreboard is correct. Zurich City Roller Girls is leading this game 114 to 103. 17 and a half minutes left in the second period. After a short deliberation, Willie Vanilli, our crew head, is delivering some news.
I do not have the contents of the review because we're going to get started again, but I'm being told that whatever it is Barcelona asked for is not being granted, therefore they lose their official review.
Yes, so we have a full complement of Zurich skaters on the track. One Barcelona skater in the penalty box. 4-on-3 pack advantage. Zurich. Disaster and Laster lining up against Darth Eater. Darth Eater fighting away through the back of the pack. Disaster at the front. Darth Eater through for lead jam. And Disaster Lastre not through for forearm penalty. Darth Eater capitalizing on this power jam. We're looking at a 5-point pass.
I'm excited.
Barcelona.
Scoring pass. What's going to happen? Already points on the board now.
Zurich is speeding up the pack. Okay.
6-point difference.
That went
5 points. Look at that.
Yes.
It's going to be added on. 1-point difference.
Very exciting game. Let's see what Zurich does this time around. Darth Eater grabbing onto the shirt of Bloody Cherry, who was called for some sort of penalty.
Shock and awe. Lead change.
Yes.
Barcelona is nailing this jam.
Barcelona back
Darth
in the lead.
Eater.
And Disaster Lastre through for her initial pass.
Tough jam there for Zurich.
Yes.
Finish the pass and then
they win the official
jammer and you still get a no pass.
Yes, they win the official reviews, but they lose the jam. What's more important, the official review or the jam? 4-point game. Barcelona in the lead, 118 to 114.
And you'll notice that Frankie Valli, the music or the cry being done now, ripped off from the Crime City Rollers. Nice crowd with us today.
Red 64 recycled to the back of the pack. almost out there to the outside, causing a little bit of confusion, looking to loosen up that Zurich City Roller Girl wall. Does find room, but not before Malice in Wonderland out for lead. She is, however, going quite quickly, closing in. Zurich City Roller Girls speeding up the pack, hoping to help their jammer score some points. Zurich City Roller Girl jammer.
That was fast.
Manages to pass one of the blockers, 2 in the box, 3 points on the board.
And again, I mentioned the cheering, the Crime City Rollers at Champs this year in Malmo with a song that everyone starts to be using, a little bit like the White Stripes.
Yes.
People started using that. I started a story, I didn't finish it, it sounded awkward.
Sorry.
But it is about what's going on track. A 1 point difference, my friends.
1 point.
Barcelona in front.
3 gets you 1. Mona Matelli at the front of the back gets called for a back block. That leaves Barcelona in for a power jam, and number 10, Caperu, fighting the Zurich City Roller Girls wall in turn 1, looking for some room on the inside. Does manage to find it and gets lead jammer. Barcelona trying a sweep. Full complement of blockers on the track. Meanwhile, Mona Matelli on her way back from the penalty box. Does not enter inches behind the opposing jammer. Number 10. But it doesn't matter since she has received a forearm penalty. Mona powering her way past the last blocker.
A lot of jammer penalties in the last jams right now.
Yes, quite
as
a few.
we near the ends, slowly.
Sweep coming in from the outside, however, ineffective. Mona Matelli against a 4 wall. Oh, what was that?
That was not good.
That wasn't good.
Mona took a tumble there.
Mona went flying back. Penalties have been assessed. Red 505 on the way to the penalty box for a high block. Mona Matelli gets knocked to the inside, takes out her jammer ref in the process. Returns to the track, removes the star, is looking to maybe pass the star. Possibly one too many falls. Jam comes to his natural conclusion, but wow. Another
1 point jam, 1 point difference.
Another lead change is what I was going to say.
Oh, there we go. Nope. Those points keep moving around and
they don't stay still for very long.
A lead change.
Yes.
I'm sure you can hear the background noise here with us sitting in the audience.
Yes.
6 points. Bridgeable.
Disaster Elastre on the pack. Meanwhile, multiplayer blocking being assessed against one of the Zurich City Roller Girl blockers. Both jammers out of the pack. Barcelona getting lead.
Darth Adair got moved out of the way there. She wasn't happy about it, you could tell.
No.
Good move. No, it was kind of a bit annoyed at that, but she was kind of looking away at some point.
Yeah, she was looking to her bench to see for advice. But,
yeah, exactly. Good one on Zurich for that one though. Forced the call off.
Forced the call off. Yeah, that's which is what they wanted.
And no movement in the points for this one. It's the team with the most points that wins.
Disaster and Scoopy. Scoopy was tried to follow Disaster around the outside, but Disaster performed a little bit of blocking and is now being assessed a cut track penalty. Meanwhile, Scoopy with the lead is hitting the back of the pack and looking to the inside for all the space that she needs for a 5-point pass.
Barcelona going in there for an offense attack. Zurich sees it coming.
Zurich sees it coming, but they are unable to do anything about it as Barcelona sweeps them. Scoopy coming in for a third pass. To the outside. Doesn't make a disaster. Back in the pack. And out for her initial pass. Scoopy looking for a third pass. Does make it through. Still in control. Calls it off.
Barcelona a little bit more in front now with 143. And Zurich still at 122 for the moment. Will Barcelona run away with it now?
No,
we don't know. We don't know.
Could be a repeat of the first part of the first half.
Yep, actually, it's exactly what I was thinking.
Could be a repeat.
I can tell you one thing though. Barcelona trying to keep it a bit more calm. Like I said, a lot of penalties, a lot of bulldozing. A little bit more calm now. Zurich though is a lot more focused as a team.
Yes.
Like just as far as concentrating on what's going on the track.
Yes.
Those are the observations from the past 2 days.
And Zurich's jammers do look a little bit more more rested than the Barcelona jammers. And
fair enough, yeah. Yeah.
Gets lead. Malice in Wonderland about 25 meters behind, looking to catch up, but I believe that Darth Eater will be, yes, calling a jam. So, it looks like Zurich has decided to drop Mickey Impossible from their jammer rotation. We haven't seen her on the track for quite a while now. The reasons for that are currently unknown. Disaster lining up again for Zurich. And you have Scoopy yielding for a near catch up. Stuck in turn one, looking to the inside, does find some room, but not before Disaster, about a half a track length ahead, gains lead.
Barcelona's pivot to the box.
Barcelona left with only 2 players on the track, 2 blockers on the track, and Zurich calls it for the first points.
Yeah, and a 3 jams, I believe.
Yes.
We had 122, we moved it up to 126.
126, 143 in
for Zurich, yeah.
In favor of Barcelona.
And nothing for Barcelona. Still, though, look at that. Coming up close to each other again.
Yeah. Looks like easy announcer math, but it's not.
Oh, come on. I'm sure you can handle that.
We've gone from a 17-point game to a 7-point game. Momentarily lining up for Zurich. And it looks like Scoopy for Barcelona. Scoopy up the inside for lead. Mona is pushed to the back, pushed to the inside. And is out of the pack for the initial pass. Penalties being assessed, players heading to the box, and it looks like Scoopy, while in charge of this jam, has not called it off before Mona has managed to put some points on the board.
Yeah, Scoopy got bedazzled there.
Scoopy got scooped.
You've said that a lot already. You're absolutely right. That was a very good one for Zurich.
Yes. Zurich needed that. Now we have some easy announcer math. 40-47, 140-147.
Like I say, I have an accountant for the rest of my life, so I'm good. He knows I do roller derby as well.
Okay.
We need 2 jammers.
10, Carpu,
late
barely
to the track.
late to the track. Does make it in time, though. But does not make it out first. She is still getting hit. Now she's out of the pack and freed on her initial pass. Malice hits it and quits it. Should bring this game within 3 points.
And we're getting it more exciting. We keep talking about points, but it is a very tight game and a close game now.
Yes.
3 points with less than 5 minutes left to go in the second half, fighting for the 3rd and 4th place.
Yes, we've seen Zurich has been in this situation many, many times. they've made mistakes in this position many times.
They know what they have to do, and that's usually the way it goes.
And more importantly, they know what they don't have, what they can't do.
I just know that Barcelona would love a win right about now as well.
Darth Eater, in Darth Eater style, is pushing hard, trying to get to the pack. Gets a forearm penalty for her efforts. Disaster.
Oh, no.
Two to beat at the front. Does get through. And is assessed lead. So, 3-on-4 pack advantage, Barcelona, as Disaster fights away at the front, 2 to beat. Somewhere in turn 1, the pack is stretched out. No pack is called.
Pushing out in the front.
Pushing out in the front, does manage to clear the front.
Oh, lead change.
And we have a lead change, folks. Here we go for the last pass of this jam. Disaster, looking tired, pulls another 4 points on the board for Zurich. 154-47. I'm sorry, folks.
It's
Points
okay. They're
just
fixing
gone
it up.
It's
159, 147. That's all
12-point
good.
game. Malice in Wonderland on the track for.
And now we're fighting a little bit with the crowd behind us.
Yes,
Taking
Scoopy,
up for Zurich. and
Scoopy hits the
Barcelona.
pack hard.
Scoopy.
Looking to the inside, looking back to juking to the outside. Somewhere in turn 1. Malice is at the back of the pack. Scoopy at the front with 2 to beat. Malice does get past her.
Oh,
blockers.
Malice. Still looking for the lead
Still
jammer.
looking. Lead has still not been assessed. Scoopy had a clear sight. Had some daylight on the inside, but it was taken away by Flegel. Meanwhile, at the front of the pack, Malice in the Wonderland, in control, lead assessed. Scoopy still being recycled once again.
The crowd is getting in there. Look at that. Everyone, it's just a blur of black and red on the track there.
Yes. Scooping being held way at the back. They have to bridge. Package in the front. Malice is through again on another scoring pass, approaching the pack cautiously. She knows in this situation the last thing that can happen, which would destroy all of their work, is a penalty. Very careful. Scoopy is out of the pack. Malice looking for 1 or 2 more points.
Star pass picked up by
Calls
Marie
it off.
Necker. Yeah, indeed. As the jam ends. Didn't want to miss the star pass there. Maybe something exciting would have come out of it.
I missed it completely.
It's really okay. 505 picks up quite a few star passes for Barcelona. Usually at the end, a little bit stealth.
Coach, who are you going to call out on the track? Making sure that his players know what they need to do.
It's heating up in here.
Multiplayer block being assessed on somebody, and a high block being assessed on Disaster Elastic. She disagrees, but what can you do? 65-47 game. It's about to get very interesting while Darth Eater, a powerful jammer, approaches the pack on her first scoring pass.
Barcelona is coming to the end of this story. It's do or don't right now. Do or die. Will Darth Eater manage to get enough points on the board?
Or will Zurich City Roller Girls manage a penalty kill? Darth Eater calls it. Oh my goodness. No timeouts are being called.
14
Period
points.
Clock, the period clock was just rolling down. I don't think the bench realized what was going on until the last moment.
Well, yeah, they're gonna want to ask for another jam. Are they gonna get it? No.
I do believe a team timeout is being signaled by the jam timer. We're just waiting for the scoreboard to catch up.
So another jam.
Yes, there will be another jam. So Darth Eater, smart play, very smart.
We've run down the period clock.
Was aware of the situation on the scoreboard, the period clock situation. Knew that she would not have time in this jam to make up the get the number of points required, and therefore went ahead, stopped the clock, into the jam. Her team stopped the clock with 3 seconds remaining.
Yeah, and that's just makes it even more exciting for all of us as we line all up for another jam.
Yes. Tony talking to his jammer.
This is where the blood starts rushing for us.
Yeah,
this is where everyone starts cheering.
I am actually wearing a heart rate monitor.
You're wearing a heart monitor.
It's almost in the triple digits.
You're so charming. There you go.
And climbing.
Okay. Well, that's good. That means you're loving the game, loving all of this. Okay, Saturday Bout Fever, bring it home for us.
Okay, we have 64 Scoopy for Barcelona against 206 Malice in Wonderland. The period clock has expired. Zurich City Roller Girls are in charge. They have the lead. The only thing that has to happen now is a call-off.
Oh, virtual high five with everybody out there as well. That was a beautiful game. Barcelona fought really hard.
It came back so many times.
Yeah, absolutely. Barcelona had, I think, the best game I've seen them play this weekend. They were motivated a bit differently. They're like, this one we've got to get. But Zurich came through. Unofficial final for the moment, 165-152. May change a little bit. But I do believe that's a Zurich win for third place.
Yes, for third place for the second year in a row.
Exactly.
Third year in a row in the medals for Zurich. They can be nothing but proud of themselves.
Hey, that's getting onto the podium. Barcelona, again, here for the first time.
Yes.
Yeah. And picking up the fourth place. That is absolutely a good accomplishment.
Not a bad showing
Absolutely.
for your first trip.
I have a feeling they had a pretty
Italy.
good time as well. Your first trip to Italy?
All right.
I want to say it's not that far, but yeah, it's.
And did you notice that the game was won on a zero-sum game?
That's your new name, zero-sum game. There's always new words and expressions we pick up from working with each other. It's been a pleasure working with you this weekend. Pleasure. I'm so happy you came.
Nasty Move, the pleasure was all mine.
That is great to hear. I'm Nasty Moves. I've done enough announcing for today. Saturday Bout Fever with me. We are going to leave it to you in whenever they get ready for. They get ready here again on track one for the final. We will have Vienna Roller Derby taking up against Helsinki Roller Derby. We'll have Shut the Fred Up, who's going to tell you more information than you need. And we're going to leave you to it. Thank you, Fabio. Cue us out.